in positions of authority. Because they're not the most qualified. There are a lot of men who are, don't get me wrong. Half the men in positions of leadership would not be in leadership because, as I've always said, if there are more than two genders, men lose their monopoly. There can't be an us versus them if there's more than two options. I mean, I'm sure you could create one because that's what they do to gay people and trans people. But if you allow more than two genders, then men really aren't that special. They're just one type of being a man. And the church villainizes women's independence, their own spiritual autonomy, their own physical autonomy, their ability to have a career, just the way we talk about women as women. It's not a surprise that we may or may not be aware of how much we hate our own femininity. And what's so sad is women believe by the messaging in our society, within our own religion, within our own families, within our own peer group. We as women have never realized how much we internally hate ourselves. I mean, you can't believe that men are supposed to be in charge because of their genitalia and think that women should submit without internalizing that negative hate. It's the same with people who have homophobia. Because if any of these homophobes ever showed, spoke, or demonstrated what they hate, they would hate themselves. That's why people who hate specific groups never show vulnerability, femininity, emotion, or sadness. Because the idea that feeling and expressing something is feminine, they won't behave that way. Because people associate masculinity with being heartless, emotionless, without hormones. Which is ironic because science and scientific testing has proven that men are more emotional than women. Men's whole psyche is about how men are viewed by each other. And men are so sensitive. Men's ego is so sensitive. Women have to carry that person's ego their whole life. I mean, even my mother says to this day, and I'm 31, don't laugh at men. Don't make men feel smaller. Don't create an environment where men are less than. I mean, women go through their entire lives walking on eggshells around people who resemble men, but really are babies. If someone has to walk on eggshells around you because they're afraid of your fear, your anger, your wrath, just your general distasteful attitude, you're not an adult, you're a child, at least in the brain part. Mature, high-value men are not afraid of showing genuine emotion, expressing their feelings through action or words, and they don't take crap from other people. Our society is so hateful toward any form of femininity. Men won't even hug each other or take a nap next to each other because they're afraid it's too gay. And that's where the whole idea that being gay is bad is because men are so afraid of being viewed as feminine that they will not do normal things because it's viewed as being feminine. And we do hate femininity. Our culture hates it. You can't look at a billboard that has something to do with femininity or shows a feminine actor or feminine model without seeing the level of hate and disgust our culture